right there is how you play incredibly below average golf.
Welcome into OverPar here on a Wednesday afternoon, previewing the Sony Open in Hawaii. Really the second unofficial / officially start to the PGA Tour season. Last weekend was a great event at the Sentry, and now, you know, some people are looking to build off of that momentum. Your superstars are taking a break this week. Scotty Scheffler, Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, those guys not playing in the Sony Open. But this course is interesting in Honolulu. It's a par 70, a little over 7,000 yards, and it's going to be interesting to see the finesse and the touch that these golfers have, because you can't miss. A lot of holes surrounded by water, very windy with that coastal wind coming through. So if you hit it long, or you hit it too far to the left or too far to the right, you can put yourself in a world of trouble. So that'll be interesting to see how that gets played. One hole that's really interesting that I read about was the 10th hole. Was built very similarly to the 17th hole over at St. Andrews. There's also a par 5 to end both the front and back 9. So that'll be an opportunity for guys who, you know, you might need an eagle on 18 to make yourself, you know, in the hunt. You have the opportunity to do that at 18 or at 9, depending on how your card plays. So really fun opportunity this week over in Honolulu. Siwoo Kim looking to win it for the second straight year. He won it in 2023. Can he do it again here in 2024? Looking at a couple of guys that I'm watching this weekend, maybe closer than others. Obviously, Siwoo Kim, anytime you have a guy that won an event, you're looking to him the next year, that same event, to see if he can use, you know, the same tactics from the year before, or, you know, things of that nature. So obviously watching him. Brian Harmon and Matt Fitzpatrick, they're grouped together tomorrow at 11:50 a.m. I think that's going to be an interesting group to watch. Also, I'm a big fan of Taylor Pendrith. So really looking to see what he does at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, as well as Will Zalatoris at 4:30. Those are just some of the guys that I'm looking out for. Obviously, you have some big names. Sahith Theegala has been a guy that has really come on strong over the last couple of years. Corey Connors is another guy that has played well in some big stretches. So again, Hideki Matsuyama playing in this tournament, Justin Rose. So again, just a couple. Chris Kirk, who won the Sentry last year. So those are just a few of the guys that I'm looking out for. But man, if I had to give a person to see who would win it, I'm going to go with Hideki Matsuyama. I think he's very experienced, maybe the most experienced in terms of this event. I think he's a guy that is looking for a win, could find one this weekend. Another fun story to watch is Gary Woodland. He had surgery on his brain months ago, and he's back. This is his first event back from surgery. Says he feels good, says he's ready to play. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in his group with Tyrell Hatton and Kevin Kisner at 11:40 tomorrow morning. So again, a great tournament this weekend here at the Sony Open in Hawaii. And after that, that's when things, you know, start to heat up. They come to California for the American Express, and then you have the Farmers Insurance Open, and then February, Pebble Beach, the Phoenix Open, the Genesis. Then you go into March with the Arnold Palmer and the Players and the Valspar, and then the Masters in April before you know it. So things are going to heat up very quickly here over the next couple of months. We'll bring it all to you right here on OverPar. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at ESPN Southwest Louisiana. Follow us on social media at ESPN_SWLA. And we'll be back next week to preview the American Express right here on ESPN 103.7 Lafayette and 104.1 Lake Charles.